All right, guys. Today we're gonna be reacting to German driving school. How expensive it is, and can you pass? Thank you so much for the support, guys, and thank you so much for everything you guys have done for the channel. I'm gonna keep leaving the links in the description down below. And that way, you guys have any recommendation, you simply can put them in the Discord. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're heading to 4,000 subscribers, but the longer goal is gonna be 10,000. But any subscribe does really helps. Let's jump in and see what's going on.
Uh-oh. Wait, I go first. Sorry.
Learning to drive in Germany can be quite challenging.
Whoa. Can we go home now? Ta-da! 100%? 100?
80.
80?
Hey, oh, wow.
I received my German driver's license in the year 2000, and I never looked back. The question is, can I still pass the driving test? And how much more difficult is getting a German driver's license compared to an American one? That's what I want to find out.
So I'm going to head out with instructor Marcel Monsler from the Schwarz Driving School in the western German city of Wiesbaden.
Wiesbaden.
And this is our car, a specially outfitted Mercedes B-Class. Lessons and the driving test take place in an officially certified car.
Dann haben wir hier normal Bremspedal,
Ja.
falls ich irgendwas bremsen muss, und hier klassisch Gaspedal. Und wenn du bei dir drückst, geht das Gaspedal auch. Drück mal. Und wenn ich ärgern will, mache ich so.
Oh, when you want to keep me from going fast? That's bad. Okay. This is a stick shift. What if I don't know how to drive a stick?
In dem Fall würde auf dem Führerschein die 78 eingetragen werden. 78 ist die Automatikregelung und dann dürften wir nur noch Automatikfahrzeuge fahren.
Luckily, that is not an issue for me, so our driving lesson can begin.
What's the most
And I don't know how to drive stick switch. I don't. Manual transmission, I don't know how to drive it yet.
challenging thing driving in Germany for new drivers here?
Vorfahrtsregelung, rechts vor links, ist meist das Größte.
Is this right before left here?
Yes.
Oh, that's what you're testing me. So you're supposed to stop, just look, and there's nothing indicating. This is the key to know if there's no sign on a side street, the rule is right before left.
Meaning those coming from the right have the right of way. The minimum driving age in Germany is 18, with a few exceptions. New drivers must complete a first aid course, 12 hours of special driver's training, and 14 90-minute sessions of classroom instruction, plus the written exam to get a license.
Wiesbaden ist schön.
Ja, und wenn wir 30 fahren, ist noch schöner.
So boring driving slowly.
So, dann dürfen wir einmal umkehren, wenden.
Oh, ich kann das hier machen. Ist das erlaubt?
Ja.
Anyone coming? Okay.
50% gut gemacht.
What?
Kein Blinker.
Oh,
Beim Rückwärtsfahren nicht einmal hinten aus der Scheibe geguckt.
doch.
Doch.
You didn't see me.
In der Prüfung müssen wir immer noch mal so aus der Scheibe gucken. Wenn kein Blinker gesetzt, da würde der Prüfer schon meckern.
Man, if you blinking, nah. I need to read that again. Then you didn't use your blinkers. The examiner would already.
Gesetzt, da würde der Prüfer schon meckern. Und dann wird es
Oh,
schon
the
dünner,
blinkers.
wie man
Also,
auf
she
den
had to put the
Stand.
blinkers. All right. I'm like, what do you mean you're not supposed to blink?
But nobody was coming. All right, where am I going now? Parking? Parallel?
Linke, ich glaube. Ja, passt.
Here we go. I keep talking about Oops.
Ups.
I need a tighter spot. That's the problem. It's too big.
Jetzt ist gut, wenn man nicht noch auf den Bordstein kommt.
All right, I'm tired of this exercise. Let's move on to the next thing.
Volker Finsterseifer owns and runs Schwarz Driving School. He's been in the business for over 35 years and says costs for getting a driver's license have gone up because today's youth aren't paying attention in the car. The average price for a German license is around 3,000 euros.
Ich mach mal ein blödes Beispiel. Die Kinder steigen.
What? 3,000 euro? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
Beim Papa mit ins Auto, setzen sich hinten hin, nehmen das Smartphone in die Hand.
But at the same time, I'm not against it. That means if you have $30,000, that means you might be more likely to be a more responsible driver.
Und der Papa fährt irgendwo hin. Nach einer Viertelstunde kommt die erste Frage von hinten, wann sind wir endlich da? Zu meiner Zeit hat man von hinten geschaut, was macht der Papa dort vorne? Was macht er mit dem Stäbchen? Warum tritt er immer ein Pedal? Und diese Motorik ist nicht mehr da. Also fehlt auch das Gefühl für den Straßenverkehr.
When I was growing up, we sat in the back of the car and asked, Dad, are we there yet? We didn't pay attention what he was doing. We didn't care. So I don't understand how these technical aspects would play a role in pushing the prices up.
Vor 10 bis 20 Jahren war auch die Technik der Fahrzeuge was ganz anderes. Das heißt also, früher gab es Beleuchtung, es gab ein paar Assistenzsysteme im Bereich ABS und heute haben wir ja so viel elektronische Helferlein. Und bei der praktischen Prüfung Fahrerlaubnis Klasse B muss der Prüfer ja viele von diesen Kontrollsystemen, Assistenzsystemen werden überprüft. Beim guten Schüler liegen wir wirklich bei 3.000 €. Wir haben aber auch Schüler dabei, das kriegen wir mit 5.000 nicht hin.
So this is the book of rules for when you're learning how to drive in Germany. These two still get me. I think this one means you have the right of way at the next street, but not on all the streets. And this one means you have the right of way from right. See, I still don't know what it means.
Germany has over 400 different
Damn, it's overwhelming, but you know, if you want a responsible society, I guess that's what you need to do.
traffic signs, some with very specific meanings, which makes driving here even more complicated if you're unfamiliar with them.
Complicated.
Meanwhile, the extra
Dang.
special training on country roads, the Autobahn, and at night, which must take place before the practical driving test, also pushes up the costs.
All right, so here we are on the Autobahn with no speed limit. What is the most important thing you tell your students about driving on the Autobahn?
Das Auffahren auf die Autobahn, dass man nicht zu langsam ist.
I go faster.
Aber wir haben den 4. Gang drin.
Also,
Jetzt haben wir den 5. und sind zu schnell. 100
I'm going 100.
und 6-Decker.
There. What? How? Well,
Six.
I'm not used to driving a stick shift.
6-Decker.
Another major difference in the US to Germany. When we take the test in the US, we drive our own cars. And actually, at the time that I did my
That's that's not true. I don't know where she's from, but every test that I had taken, different states, by the way, I never used my car. There's a specific car built in a lot of these schools that are meant for only driving tests and driving practice. But I don't know what she's talking about. Maybe when she was in her home, she probably did a couple tests with his father or husband or whatever. But every time that you go to take some practicing tests, there's a car that's just designed for that. That's interesting. She said that.
my driver's license, I failed. I failed it 3 times because my mom's car didn't pass inspection. So
Currently,
That's
27 U.S. states have reciprocal agreements with Germany, so no test is required.
police can't do anything because there's no speed limit.
When I turned in my Ohio license for a German one, I only had to take the written and driving test, and I passed on the first try. But a refresher course like today's is always welcome.
Good point.
So how'd I do?
Ich würde sagen, wir bräuchten doch ein paar Fahrstunden und dann würde das auch mit der Prüfung klappen.
Even though I consider myself a pretty good driver, there were some surprises during my driving experience today that caught me off guard. And according to Marcel, I wouldn't have passed because of that parallel parking situation.
That's not good.
But basically, this opened my eyes once again how many rules there are in Germany, and I totally recommend taking at least 1 hour of driving if you are coming here. If you would like to see my other report about driving on the Autobahn with the Autobahn police, then click right here.
Very nice. That was very nice. I'm gonna like. I mean, I'm all for having responsible drivers, and that means that you have to increase the price for that. I'm okay with that. There's too many crazy drivers, man. And if that creates a more responsible environment, I'm all for it. Nice job, Germany. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one.